The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jones going to throw right away. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. One's no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Play action now. It's Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Yeah. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Open space inside the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that's not going to yield a whole lot to about the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Here now, 3rd and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Jackson looking to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, Jackson. Now he'll run. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy.
He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
With the score tied 7-7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. He'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Jones gonna hand this to Tracy. He's got room to the 45. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
On the ground, it's Singletary.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, here's Tracy. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Singletary. Singletary, a 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw, Jackson. There's a short one. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. One of the Giants has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way. And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. Slayton is the man in motion. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And he's going to be taken down. Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal? Here's a run. And he's in. Eric Gray. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score. When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in. On is Joseph for the extra point. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15.
Jackson now. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. They'll run it with Henry. Lots of space, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Gonna go right back to Henry.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
On play action, here's Jackson. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Throwing Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raven first down. Now Jackson on the move. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And the Giants are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Jones now on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Giants are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hardy now with the return. Oh, yeah. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Off the play fake. Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. This is Henry. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and short. Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Jackson. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. Past midfield. Still on the move. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Now Jones on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On third and long, it's Jones. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Ravens take over first down 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through two plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now a play fake. Jones. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing is Jones on third down. Open man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Chance to get him closer to that finish line. It is 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for the first with Singletary.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll run. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He keeps it himself.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Play action now. Jackson. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They run here with Singleton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Jones gonna hand this to Tracy.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third and 6. Here's Jones. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Giants.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Henry. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. This one complete to Bateman. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play, except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Back to throw, Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now, 2nd and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again from his own end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now is Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So a road win here for the Giants. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.